Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing a video like getting ready with me slash first impressions on a bunch of goodies that were sent to me, and they were from Tarte Cosmetics. So there's a bunch of things in here that I got to play with, and there are a bunch of things that I didn't get to play with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick getting ready with me, and then at the end of the video, much like my Colourpop video, I am going to show you what I didn't talk about during my video and kind of talk about what I do like and what I don't like. So go ahead and keep watching, and I'll see you at the end. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the Ready Set Radiant. This is a skin mist. This can be used as a primer, just a regular spray throughout your day, like if you're not going to wear makeup, and then of course as a setting spray. Oh my god, that smells so good. You can smell the cucumbers in it. So I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to actually do my brows off camera. I don't think they sent me anything for the brows, so I'm just going to go ahead and work with them. As I mentioned before, I am trying to grow out my brows, so there's a lot of extra hair right here, and it's horrible. Like, it's actually kind of embarrassing. Like, I'm not happy about it, but it's going to be worth it because I really want to shape them out a lot more, so I will be right back. So my 2018 goal is to have my brows grow in the way I want them to, and then, like, you know, love them again, because I'm going through a phase right now where this is just not working for me. Anyways, I'm going to start off with the Tartelette Toasted Palette. I'm so excited for this palette. Like, I have been wanting this palette since I first saw it announced. Like, this was one that I was like, I need it. I swear I added it to my cart online multiple times. Every time I walked into Ulta, I played with it. It was just such a beautiful palette. So I do have a look planned for it that I will be pairing with the Rainforest of the Sea palette. This is the foiled paints palette. Oh my god, how many times can I say palette in one freaking sentence? And that looks like this here, and it's so pretty. These are all foiled paints. So I'm gonna try and create almost a Valentine's Day-y look. I don't know how it's gonna work out, but I am gonna try. I'm going to start off with dipping into some more shadow here. These are so soft and so super buttery. Like, I can't even. So I'm just going to set my lid with that because I did use the Anastasia cream contour kit to kind of shape my disastrous brows. Would you believe this is my first Tartelette palette? Like, I wanted so many of them and never afforded them. Also been able to afford the Anastasia ones lately, so it just seems to be the common theme right now. So this is a Luxie 231, and I'm going to dip into Warmth. That's this one here. And I'm going to dip that. This palette is so good for everyday looks. So next I'm going to go into Cashmere here so I can blend out the top of that Warmth better. So next I'm going to take Cozy, this one here, and I'm going to go right below the Warmth shade. I'm going to clean this up, so. Okay, so I'm going to take one more pencil brush. This is from Luxie. This is the 217. I'm going to go into Fireside here, and I'm going to go even lower so that I can cut the crease. Okay, now I'm going to carve out the crease with my contour kit. I'm going to contour the eye. Okay, so I'm going to take more of S'more, and I'm actually going to set the lid because I'm going to go over it with the foiled shadow. I'm really excited to play with those. Okay, so these are considered finger foiled, so I'm going to try with my finger first. This is East Coast. And that's what it looks like. Let me swatch it really quick for you guys. Okay, oh my god, it's so pretty. So I'm going to do this all over the lid. So I believe these are the same ones that are in the little pots. Don't quote me on that, but I'm like 90% sure. Which I think this is the better deal because you get more of the shades and in less quantity. So, you know, you don't have to worry about not using one more than the other. You can kind of like get to try them all at once until you decide, oh my god, I need more of like one particular shade. So I'm gonna get a, I think this is an R42. I think this is a flat shader brush, so I can tuck in a little bit more. What I absolutely love about these is you seriously don't have to wet the brush. You know how like with some metallics I have to wet the brush and then it becomes more pigmented? This one is just so, oh my gosh, like so perfect. I'm freaking stoked. So I'm gonna go back into the Tarte Toasted palette and go into Crackle. That's this top shade here. And get the outer V. So I'm going to go back into this palette here, and I'm going to dip into Sailor's Delight, which is this red one here. This is a Sigma Eyeliner EO5 brush, and I'm going to do a red wing. Hopefully like Valentine's Day, this look up a little bit. So this high I had to wipe away because the wing was going up way too high. I'm going to clean these up. I did have to kind of put it on my hand a little bit and spray it and dip in. I think these aren't really necessarily meant to be used for liners. So, you know, I didn't know that. So I'm going to go ahead and clean them up and fix this eye a little bit more because I had to like wipe away the actual shadow, and then I'll be right back. This is my third time doing this eye in wing, and I've had to cut off the blending, so this is going to be one big tragedy, and this is the last time before I actually wipe it off and just call it good. So third time is a charm. I feel like they're a little uneven, and I was able to salvage the blend just a little bit. I mean, now I feel like one is darker than the other, but at this point, I have 2 more videos to record after this one. So fuck it. I'm going to dip into the palette again that I just made a complete mess of. And this one here is glittery. This is called Stargazer. It's actually 2. So these are both Stargazer in one. I'm going to... that's so pretty. Let me just show you guys how it looks. That there is freaking stunning. So I'm just going to go over that lid, dust it on. I wish I'd use my pinky because my middle finger is kind of big. I don't know if you can see it, but I need to clean it up now. But oh my god, I love that so much. That's really pretty. Like, that'll look pretty over any single eyeshadow. They didn't give me foundation, but they did send me the Tarte buffing brush as well as the double duty sponge, the quickie blending sponge. So I'm going to use this after. First, I'm going to buff in with this, and I'm actually using the Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream. I just like got this, and already I am so obsessed with the formula. They did send me the sparkler. This is the Pro Glow. I'm gonna go ahead and just dab a little bit here and here to mix in with my foundation and just buff it in. This is so good. So now I'm going to take the sponge. I'm not done yet, but I'm going to go ahead and wet it with my Evian facial spray like I usually do. I love this stuff so freaking much. And then I'm going to go under the eye. So this shade is actually probably the best match I found, like, to my shade. And you can't even tell on camera. Like, for some reason, I'm looking even more yellow than normal. But I swear to you, this is, like, the closest match shade I've ever used, like, for high-end foundation. Because high-end just, for some reason, they don't get my color. They really don't. So I'm going to bronze with the bronzer they sent me. This is Park Avenue Princess. And this shade is probably the perfect shade bronzer that I've ever seen. Like, it's so cool tone, but, like, I don't even know. I love it, though. That looks so freaking pigmented. Holy shit. They sent me 2 blushes. They sent me the Natural Beauty Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush. But I think this might be a little too rosy for me right now, especially with the red on my eyes. So I'm going to go into the Hampton Hampton's Weekend Contour Palette. And this is actually really neat. It has the highlight, the blush, and the bronzer. I went with a little bit more darker bronzer, but I am going to go into this blush here. Dab. That is so pigmented. So this looks so harsh right now. Oh my gosh. I'm going to fix it up and I'll be right back. Okay, now that that's a little bit better. I was having a minor panic attack, so don't forget to wipe the excess off because she's pigmented. Like that was not expecting that, but I am going to go back into it so I can use that highlight. That is in the shade Beach Getaway. Okay, so they sent me 2 mascaras. They sent me the Lights Camera Flashes, I believe that's what it's called, and they sent me the Lifted Mascara. So I've never used this before. It's in the shade Black Brown. Oh, that's so pretty. It's actually really pretty packaging. So I'm gonna go in with this. Oh, that's really pretty. Yeah, you can definitely tell it's black brown. Like this would be a good brow pomade, like gel, whatever you call it. Okay, so I know I curled my lashes before, but damn, I mean, that was pretty good. They actually lifted my lashes. So this is the Tarte lip paint in the shade Bounce. I'm gonna use this since it's the one they sent me. A little fuzzy just flew up. Okay, but the shade is gorgeous. Holy shoot. So I'm going to wipe away this and I'm going to come back so I can put on lashes, okay? I think I'm going to soften this lip up a little bit. They did send me one of the Rainforest, actually 2 of the Rainforest of the Sea shades. And this one is in Siesta and it's more of a camel shade and it's so pretty. So I'm actually, as you're going to ombre this out a little bit. And then last but not least, I have the Tarte Center of Attention lashes. So I'm going to go ahead and pop these on. Okay, so lashes on. These are actually really pretty. I think I trimmed this one a little bit too much, but my first time wearing them, they're called Center of Attention, like I already mentioned. But I'm going to go ahead and just set with the Set Radiant Spray. Dude, that smells so freaking good. And I'm going to go change and be right back, and I'll kind of give you a breakdown on everything else they sent me. And yeah, be right back. And we're back. So that was it. Everything that I tried was freaking amazing. Like honestly, the one thing I will tell you real quick disclaimer, because I was not sent these, was these lashes, the ones I'm wearing. Oh my god, I love them, for one. And for two, they were ones I picked up like forever ago at Ulta, and I wish I purchased more because these are just phenomenal and they went on so easy. Like I've never had lashes go on so easy. Usually, like, I'm a big House of Lashes fan, and I still am, but these were, wow. Okay, so anyways, of everything I tried, I would have to say I definitely love the Toasted palette, and I definitely love this Park Avenue Princess palette. Like, oh my gosh, it just blew my mind. This one right here, the Stargazer, this one, oh, wow, like, I took pictures up close, and I cannot wait to share it with you guys. Like, you guys will probably see it first on Instagram before this video goes up, but I absolutely love the glitter, the way it's like, let's dip into this box of goodies. So I did get to talk about the bulk of what I received, but there were some things, of course, that I couldn't work into my video. One being the Tarte Knockout Tingling Treatment. It's an exfoliant and a balance for minimizing the appearance of pores. It's 10% acid complex. I have used this already. It stings a little bit, and I don't love the smell, but I feel like, holy shit, it does such a good job. I'm a fan so far. Other thing that they sent me that I haven't been able to try is the Blemish Bully. This is an acne spot treatment. Jessie is actually really excited to try this as well. I've never even seen anyone talk about this, so I'm pretty damn freaking stoked, especially because I go through breakouts, especially with all the stress I was dealing with, you know, the hospital back and forth with my dad. So, you know, by the way, thank you guys for being so understanding and, like, supportive on Instagram. I know I didn't upload for a couple of weeks, but I'm so happy to be back. Like, I'm so happy he's home. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy to be recording. I just, like, anyways. So there was one other lipstick that they sent. This one is in the shade Skinny Dip. This is a little bit more nude shade. Like, holy crap, though. I'm not going to lie. This one here, the Siesta that I put in the middle of my lip, I'm thoroughly impressed. Like, the formula is a really good matte formula. And the one thing that I stopped wearing like regular lipsticks for is because like my teeth, it gets on my teeth, and I hate that so much. Like, I hate, like, I'm in the middle of a conversation and I feel them staring and I look down. Sure enough, there's lipstick on my teeth and no one tells me because, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, broccoli in your teeth, nobody tells you. Yeah, that's how I feel like when I have lipstick on my teeth, and it's always regular lipstick, which is why I stopped wearing regular lipstick. This one did not do that, so kudos. I'm a big fan already. The other thing they sent me was the Man-Eating Liquid Liner. I didn't get to try it because I went with the foiled liner instead of just a traditional black liner. Like, I actually love the way it came out here. It gave me more of a Valentine's Day soft to glam look. Okay, not really, but yes to me, you know. This is something I would wear. So as I mentioned, I got this blush in the shade Natural Beauty. And then I also got the Blushing Bride shade. This one is a lot prettier, and I probably should have used this one, but I really wanted to try out the Hamptons Weekender palette, the contour palette. Another thing they sent me was, like I said, the Lights Camera Splashes Waterproof Mascara. I love this stuff. This is probably like my third favorite. This one, the one that I tried here, might be my new favorite. The other favorite is, of course, this one here, the Tarte Lash Paint Mascara. This is one of my holy grails. Like, this is probably my favorite high-end mascara. I have a couple of mascara, like, favorite mascaras from there down. Is that weird? Like, should I do a favorite mascara video? Like, do people talk about that? Anyways, yeah, this is one of my favorites, and this is probably, like, my second or third favorite now that, like, this one, the Lifted, was pretty damn phenomenal. Like, I was blown away. And I think that was, like, the stuff that they sent me that I didn't get to talk about. Didn't sound like very much. But, of course, I got the foil finger paints palette. And honestly, what I noticed about this palette is when you dabbed it with your finger, it did a lot better job of applying. The Toasted palette, I can't wait to do more looks with this palette. Like, let me know if you guys want me to do this again soon because I love it. And I would happily do that. This bronzer, big time hit. I love it. The one thing I will tell you, the highlighter in this palette, like, look at that. That is freaking amazing. It was so pigmented. I could not believe it. I was just like, wow, that's so pretty. Like, it exceeded my expectations because I wasn't expecting to be such a good highlighter. I think compared to the ones in the Tarte's Pro Glow palette, which I almost forgot to mention, this one here was also sent to me, but since I already have this palette, like, it's in my makeup drawer, this is going in a giveaway that I'm having probably by now that you're watching this video. It's probably live. I just had a couple more things to figure out, especially with, like, me being so busy. It was kind of postponed, so I'm so sorry, but I love you guys. It was going to be a Valentine's Day giveaway because Jessie is taking part in it with me, like some of the things he donated to it. So yeah, I'll link that giveaway down below when it's active. And like I said, this will be included in it. This is a phenomenal palette. The highlighters in this are really pigmented, but I was surprised that the little one had just as good, because a lot of times when you get those smaller palettes, the highlighters aren't that good. Like, let's be real. And then of course the lip paint. Okay, I have a confession to make. When I first tried the lip paint, it didn't stay as long as this one did. This one, I've had tacos already. I had tacos for dinner, and it still looks pretty freaking amazing. So these must have changed in the formula because they are phenomenal. Of course, I loved this. The mascara, I loved. The brush, oh my god, this is going to be my new favorite foundation brush. Thank you so much, Tarte. Like I said before, this was all sent to me, and I just am so extremely thankful. I feel like so fortunate to have you guys, my subscribers, be so supportive of me, because to be honest, if it weren't for you guys, I would not have all this makeup sent to me. Like, I would not have this opportunity, so I can't thank you guys enough, like, from the bottom of my heart. The sponge was actually pretty good, and I like the size, and I like the shape. It's kind of like the Real Technique ones I just mentioned in my favorites video, so that was a hit. And of course, the liner, I didn't get to try, but I do love liquid liner, and you can't go wrong with it. So yeah, that's it. That was everything that was sent to me. It sounds like a lot, or it sounds like a little. I don't really know. To me, it's a lot of stuff. And like I said, this is such an amazing opportunity. So even like 2 things would have been good enough for me. So I'm really thankful for this package. Oh, and also, before I forget, the Ready Set Radiant Set Glow. This is good. Like, this is good. Like, this will probably be in one of my favorites videos. Anyways, yeah, that was it. I hope you like this video. I hope you like this look. It's really fun. It's kind of flirty. I love the touch of pink. And, I mean, yeah, let me know what you think. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you don't already know, my name is Rosie. I go by RLQ.Rosie, and that stands for Running Lipstick Queen, because I am / used to be / am still training to learn all over again to be a runner, because I slacked off. And anyways, you'll learn along the way. But welcome to my channel. And of course, if you don't like this video, please just walk away. Pretend it did not happen. And I will see the rest of you in the next video. Bye.